most common things is that people don't have the confidence in themselves, and they really don't know how to go about it in the right way. And so, what we try and do during the training is to talk about those things and to talk about the power that people have within themselves, so that they can actually speak up for themselves, and feel confident to be able to do that. And I guess sometimes also people have had bad experiences in the past where they haven't been listened to, and haven't had their voice heard, so they're a bit scared to do it again. So we need to make sure that we're listening to what people are saying to us, trying to instill in people that they have a power within themselves, so that they can be powerful people without being scared, and also doing it in the right way. So speaking up in the right way, we can often do it in a bad way, and people won't listen to us and walk away from us. But if we tell people about doing it in the right way, in an assertive way, then people will sort of feel that power and be able to go and talk to people. And if they still can't do it, to get help, to get someone to help them, not feel scared to ask friends or family or an advocate, a professional advocate, to be that voice for them. Human rights are protected under the law. Remember I talked about Fred? Remember Fred? Freedom, respect, equality and dignity, and they're the things that we value. Dignity is really important to us. One of the good things about Victoria possibly at the moment is that it is made up of different people from different communities, and I think that adds value to our lives. Remembering all that stuff around human rights, it helps us to think about how we can have our voice and have it heard, and that's what self-advocacy is. Self-advocacy is speaking up for yourself, saying things that are important to you, having your say about things, telling people how you're feeling is self-advocacy, telling people if you're happy or if you're not happy. People who are passive become targets. They become targets for stronger people, and so people will pick on people who make themselves targets and look weak. They can't say no because they're not strong enough to say, I'm not doing that. We don't want to be passive when we're doing self-advocacy, when we're speaking up for ourselves, because people will take advantage of us. People who are aggressive and too strong, they push their views. They're too strong and they overpower people. They take control of people's lives. So it's important to practice your self-advocacy skills to get it right. And we're going to do a little bit of practice this morning. Well, that happens, doesn't it, if we get really angry?
Very, it makes her angry all the time, and she tries to pay her back.
Things that make you happy are the things that you like. You've talked about the things that you like, and make sure that those things are part of our life. Sometimes people can take that power away from you.
Oh, yeah.
They can actually take you and make your batteries or your power or your energy go flat.
Yes.
They can say things to you, they can treat you in a certain way that takes away your energy, and we want to avoid that. We want to power ourselves up so that we feel strong. Who can be an advocate for you? A member of your family can be an advocate for you.
Yeah.
So often you may play the role of advocate for your mum.
My mum, yes.
Before we talk about self-advocacy, and that's you speaking up for yourself, an advocate from ADEC may come along and help her to get her voice heard. You have a right to get someone to help you if you need it, to get advocacy support. If you can't do it yourself, if you're not powerful enough to do it yourself, you can get someone to stand next to you and help you to do that, to give you advice, to open doors where you can't open those doors. Sometimes advocates have contacts and they know how to do things in a good way? Do you have a right to be treated with dignity and respect? You have a right to make your own choices and decisions. And a good advocate will always ask the person they're speaking on behalf of to make those choices and decisions. You have the right to be treated equally, whether you're man, woman, whatever country you were born in, whatever language you speak, whatever religion you believe in, you have a right to be treated equally.
My name is Mona Hanna, and I'm Egyptian. My mom is legally blind and she's getting dementia now, and she have all service to be happy and to be comfy. As a carer, I have a payment from Centrelink, and through the ADEC, I got that home care package for my mom, for cab charge, for cleaning, for anything my mom needs, she can get.
I'm Linda William. This is my neighbor, Gad, my husband. Some friends telling us about ADEC and about a service it can do it for us. We came here from about 8 years. In Egypt, if I live there with my case, I have depression. But here I go everywhere. I go with my friends. I meet many people. I go to church. I go to groups. Many. I go shopping. Make everything. That's make me happy and satisfied. ADEC is helpful because our language is not good to speak clearly about everything. Then when someone talk Arabic like us, it's helpful.
Yeah.
You roll it away from you,
Oh, okay.
and you get a loop. That's okay, I have spares. I'll get spares, don't worry. You put a bead on them, and then you do another loop at the top. Having trouble? Put your hand up, and I'll come. Okay.
ملوحة يا بنت يا مريم.
If it's that's okay, we worry about it later.
تحطي الخرزة وتعملي اللون. Easier than if you put it inside, then we'll do the loop like that.
It's hard, isn't it? It's because the loops are very small. If your loop is too closed, you just use the pliers to open it a little bit, hook it through one of the loops, and then use your pliers to close it. Nice and easy. Because then when you put the second one on, it's closed, it's not going to fall off. Oh, maybe that one's.
تعدل معاها وكل الموجودين معاها. تعدل هتاخدي. أيوة كده.
We're going to remember too that because it goes like this,
عادل.
هي new one and
and mental health.
I'm actually very pleased that I did that program because it opened my mind about a lot of services that I actually didn't know about, and those services are, I can actually access these services and it's available for everybody, which I didn't know. And what are the strategies to actually look after yourself and take care of yourself? That was important to me as well. And also self-advocacy. That was the most important thing I've learned. Part of what I've learned is actually, identifying the problems of as part of the self-advocacy. I had no idea about so many services and so many, what's the best way of looking after myself, but doing this program, it actually helped me a lot. So I'm so confident to go out there and have this knowledge and skills.
In background in our culture, we don't have nursing home. I have to take care of my mom, not because I have to take care, but because she's my mom. She's looked after us long time ago, and that is my duty to pay her back. That is my culture. To live in Australia, it's a free country. You have your medication, you have your Medicare, someone to take care of my mom, and all the facility to help elderly people. There is a card called companion card. I call that company, and they have interview over the phone. And after 1 week or so, they send me heaps of paper to fill it. I filled it and I send it back. 1 week, I got that card. In my country, nothing. And now I have help with my aged care. I got taxi vouchers. I got someone to help me at cleaning my flat. Yeah, there is all that facility. It's not in my country. That is why really I'm happy to be here. We speak Arabic in our country, but it's really, as a Christian, it's a minor. The majority is Muslims, but end of the day, all Egyptian, or most of them, they are friendly. I'm not sure about the all Arabic country because I don't know anything of them, but all what I know, it's in Egypt. There is no facility for disability. To speak, I tried to translate it from Arabic to English. It was wrong. And now sometimes they pick on me and they said, Auntie, do you remember when you said such and such? I said, I'm better than you because I speak 2 languages. I speak English and I speak Arabic. He doesn't know how to speak Arabic. Don't pick on me. And we laugh, of course. All the benefit I got, it's through ADEC, and I got that service that is through ADEC. It's really enjoyment to feel you're helping someone and they are happy. I love to cook, and if I was just upset, I go to kitchen, just to create anything new, and if it's nice, I will be happy. With that voluntary work, I do cooking for them, and every time I try to make cake and to just decorate it with differently, and they are fascinated, and that is make me happy.
My 2 daughters, the biggest one, she's autism. Her name is Maifel. And Maifel born with autism, but I wasn't sure when she born she's autism. My husband was here. I stay like 4 years with my daughter, and when he got the permanent, after 2 years when he arrived here, the government here said I can't come to Australia because my autism daughter, because she's sick and she cost Australia a lot of money, and they said you can come with your second daughter. And I told them, look, I'm not gonna leave my daughter. If she's sick, I'm not gonna go. If you want me to come to Australia with my 2 girls, or I'm gonna stay here. And then my husband went to the lawyer, and but it wasn't luck. We stayed like 4 years, and then he spoke to the minister, and he told him, 4 years I didn't see my wife and my 2 girls. I want her to come. What you want me to do? I tell her, kill your sick daughter to see her. After 1 week of this phone call, the embassy rang me and they said, you gonna go to Australia. It was like happy day for me after 4 years suffering with my daughter. She been very sick and nobody give her attention in my country. You know, when somebody not normal, everyone look at him. Sometimes they said bad word to him, doesn't care about him. I keep hiding at home with my daughter because every time I go out and we have some people, she screaming or do sometimes she hit other children. The parents very sad I didn't go out. It's make pressure on me. But when I came here, thank God, I took her to Pauline Heights School and they keep practice with her, and now she speak Arabic and English, 2 language, and they told me even at home my English was not good and I couldn't speak with her English. At school they speak with her English. Home I speak Arabic, and the teacher told me you gonna confuse her, you have to speak one language. But as I told you, I couldn't speak English. 1 word in English, 10 words in Arabic. But she's clever. She catches the 2 language now, and she knows when home she speaks with me Arabic. When she's at school or with any carer taking her out, she speaks English. Especially when we was with NDIS, it's a lot of service for us from them. And I think it will be, the future will be good, because I want her to independent, how to live by herself or make her own food. Until now it was like something important in to learn my children to speak Arabic at home. Until now I still speak Arabic. My English not so good as well. I thought if I speak English at home it will be much better than now, but something make me happy. My children can speak Arabic when we ring any other relative families there, they speak Arabic.